How to understand autophobia. Basically, it's the fear of being alone. And how does it kill your relationship? Thank you, ladies, for watching this live. I'm glad to see you here. This is a very, very important topic that we don't talk about. There is a lot of taboo when we talk about the idea of being alone, being a woman that would be alone as well. So when you're facing this challenge, you will develop what it's called autophobia. This idea that we don't have any value if we are not in a relationship, that we cannot be happy if we are not with someone, if you're not married, if you don't have kids as well. So that's the reason why I really wanted to talk about it because it has been like a couple of weeks and a couple of coaching sessions that I've seen the situation where being alone is really scaring you. So when you are in a relationship, you will rush. When you are in a relationship, you will become so needy, available, involved that men in general, they will really take you for granted. And they will basically take control, take advantage of you. When we are in this situation, basically where we cannot be ourselves, and I've been there before to become a relationship expert, I was really codependent. When we look at the numbers, 80%, 80% of men and women will state that they have been at a moment in their life codependent. So this will develop the fear of being alone, the fear of not being good enough, the fear of being rejected. And so that is the moment we are suffering. And thank you, Casey, Maureen, and Grace for being here. It means a lot to me. Because I know that when we are in this autophobia, when we have this fear of being alone, we think that we are so bad, so stupid, so different from others. And that's the feeling that I see in the people that I coach. Women from all over the world, amazing women. But because they have this fear, they don't see their value. They don't see their potential. They are only focusing on the problems. And when we develop the autophobia, there is five issues. There is five things that are really holding you down or that will make you suffer. And I want you to share them with you so you can see that it's possible for you to overcome them, but also to see that you're not the only one in the situation. So I would say, I cannot say tip number one. What I can tell you is that problem number one when we suffer from autophobia is that we will exist only based on our partner. So you ladies, you will become the wife, the girlfriend, but you won't exist as a person. And if you focus on your partner, if you help him achieve his dreams by forgetting yourself, by putting yourself on the side, unfortunately, you cannot get any results long term. Why? Because we know in today's world that to maintain a relationship, we need to inspire our partner. So, my only goal for you right now is to exist for yourself, to become what you want to be, to have your own dreams, your own goals. Of course, you can help your boyfriend, you can help your husband, but they should not be the main focus. Relationship in today's world, you should be your main focus so we can get better results and long term inspiration for your partner. Okay? Situation number two. When we are in this autophobia, I repeat, the fear of being alone, we feel that we are not worth it. And for me, this is the worst. When you feel that you're not good enough, when you feel that whatever you do, it's not good enough for that person, that this man is too good for you, this feeling will make you feel so guilty, will make you feel so scared that you will develop a lack of self confidence. And so that's the reason why you suffer. Situation number three, it's the problem of the lack of boundaries. When you have this fear that you will be by yourself, you're not good enough, the fear of not being, with someone, the fear of being alone, etc. The moment you're in a relationship, you're giving everything. So there is a lack of boundaries that puts you immediately in a toxic relationship. And that is, to me, a real problem, a real issue. Because if you don't set boundaries, even a good man, listen to that, please, ladies, even a good man would become toxic because he will try and test and he sees that you're so scared to assert yourself, you're so scared to be you that he can do whatever he wants. And I'm pretty sure that you have been in a relationship where even the guy that was fantastic become toxic. The problem is not only on his side, sometimes it's coming from the lack of boundaries. I'm not saying you're the problem, I'm just showing you that it's important for you to set boundaries. And situation number 4, if we continue on this topic, we can become toxic. I was, as someone codependent, very toxic because I put pressure on my partner. I wanted to know where she was. I wanted to know what she's doing, with who, etc. This is a toxic behavior. It's not just we don't inspire our partner. When we are in the autophobia, what we do is very toxic because we put the pressure on that person. We basically don't trust that person. We don't trust ourselves, and that creates a difficult and negative environment. And this will lead to situation number 5. Unfortunately, if you have the fear of being rejected, because you have this fear of being alone when you are in a relationship, you will be scared to be cheated on, to be dumped, to be in a situation that will be one sided. I'm sorry to tell you that you will create your own reality. Because you create your own reality, you know what will happen? That person will feel that you're not good enough. That person will push you away. So you came with fears, and those fears will transform into reality. I have coached so many women from all over the world. There is Mia saying, I'm suffering from autophobia, but there is Erika saying from Brazil. There is Maureen from Uganda, Africa. So there is women from all over the world. Mia, those fear of being alone, this autophobia, it's something we can fight. So I created some gifts for you. The link is in the chat. The link is in the description. It's 100% free. Those are my gifts to you to help you understand love, relationship, self-confidence. Of course, if you want, you can work one-on-one with me. This is private coaching. This is an investment. It's in the description box below. You can grab a free call with my success manager and he will introduce you my package. But the idea is very simple. If right now you want to stop being in this autophobia, the main goal is you. The main goal is understanding that the idea of giving everything to someone is not good. Why? Because that will put you in a position where you become available, you become needy, and you cannot inspire that person. You cannot create a good relationship with that person. So grab the free gift in the description. I'm here to respond to the comment. So if you leave me a comment, I read it and I will respond to you via a video during a live because I want to create this community where from everywhere in the world you feel supported. Okay? So ladies, grab the free gift in the description and apply those 5 things. Basically, you need to remember number 1, we need to exist, not just on our partner, not just for him, but for you. If you don't feel good enough, that will create a lack of self confidence. So look at how amazing you are as a partner. Make sure to set boundaries when he does something wrong. Don't become toxic by asking a lot of questions. Trust that person when he wins your trust because he does good things. And the last one, you need to create your own reality and it needs to be positive. If it's not positive, the only problem is that you will create your own issues. And that's, of course, not what I want for you. Okay? So I will see you soon for a new live. I look at every interaction. Thank you for watching from everywhere in the world. There is from India. Love you guys. I know it's a roller coaster, an emotional roller coaster, But remember, this is because you look at the other as you need that person in your life. No, you want them, but you also want to be happy and proud of yourself. If you cannot be happy by yourself, you will always rely on someone else. That means codependency. Okay? I will see you soon, guys, and I'm glad to be your coach. Take good care of yourself.